Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first edition of the Miiverse podcast. I am one of your hosts, jmike. You may know me from the Miiverse resource, or Miiverse itself, the Smash community, or the We Fit You community, or Zelda, or one of those other communities that I don't care about. I had a lot of Nintendo Network IDs because I got banned a lot, and I was always like a background guy. And here today, I am with my friend, the one, the only, other host of this, Pepsi Canex.
The term is a powerhouse. Thank you very much. And if anyone knows shit about getting banned, it's me and Bang. I tried getting banned over 80 times and having like 20 accounts. It's a lot of fun.
I still somewhat don't believe you on that claim.
I trust me. I've counted as I cared about Miiverse. I counted a lot. I got banned a lot.
You absolute cuck.
We were both very bad boys.
Extremely.
But who was?
So, we're going to be talking about a lot of the stuff on this podcast in the future, like the Miiverse resource and the memes. But right now, we're just going to talk about a general timeline. A general timeline.
A general. Just a general timeline. Just not too much. Just a general.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Why do you hate me?
I don't fucking know, honestly. You expect me to know?
Okay, so Miiverse was announced 2002 2000. Well,
nice job.
Even worse.
Yeah, nice job. Yeah. No. You didn't even say within a year or two. You said 10 years prior.
Well, it's a good thing we have
Miiverse was announced at E3 2012, along with a plethora of unreleased or unannounced titles.
Yeah, basically.
See, I did your job for you. How do you feel? Your co-host already has shown up, your host, and it has been less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, Miiverse was announced June 2012, E3 2012. Other things that were shown in the trailer included a mobile app, which never came out, but you could still access Miiverse on cell phones with the website. The Wii U chat, Wara Wara Plaza, and there was also like somewhat of a meme there. Like there was the dude that was the protagonist of this trailer had a non-specific action figure. Yeah, like 5 people drew that on DeviantArt. So yeah, Wii U comes out. Wii U sucked, by the way. If you were a 3DS person on Miiverse, the Wii U sucked. It had so little third party. It had good exclusives.
But you could have up to 10 accounts at a time without console reset.
Was it 10? I thought it was more. I thought you could make it unlimited.
It was 10. It was 10 like accounts on at any one time on the console itself.
I did not know this. Thank you. My co-host is very good.
I am.
So yeah, an interesting tidbit about the Wii U is that it had so little third-party support that people would actively support the Wii and 3DS more than they would the Wii U. The specific example I think of this is, well, I'm not a sports gamer. I was more, but FIFA 13 was on the Wii U. FIFA 14 was not, but it was on Wii, the 3DS, the PSP, and the PS2 in 2013.
But not the Wii U.
Not the Wii U. Miiverse happens, people join, everyone's happy, and then, someone finds a Miiverse debug menu. Absolutely fantastic. You could do anything. You could look at other users' private messages. You could delete people you don't like's accounts. You could delete the admins, but that ended up just being fake. They had a bunch of unannounced games. Like the notable ones were like Metroid 2012, which never happened. Flipnote Studio on Wii U. A new Wii Fit, a new Yoshi game, a new Dragon Quest.
I thought that list was fake. I thought it was fake.
Who knows? Who even cares?
Damn, you right. It's on the Wii U. Who cares?
You have an extremely good point, my friend. My compadre. Mi hermano. Mi hermano. So yeah, nothing really happens for a little bit.
That's because no one thought to shitpost yet.
Yeah, January is when off-topic posts begin to happen. February is when the Zelda community launched. Bad Miiverse posts Twitter opens in May, along with the Bad Miiverse posts YouTube video. And then the revolutionary thing happened, ladies and gentlemen. The beginning of an era.
And of which would lead to many years of autism.
Many, many, many years of autism. E3 2013, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS was announced, and the Super Smash Bros. Community was opened. And this is where the shit posting happened.
It became a hub for a group of people soon to be known
as the Smashers.
There you go.
Or autistic.
Yeah. I hate the name.
I don't care for the name. It's better than the Zelda community calling us trolls, which doesn't even make any sense.
I mean, you right. Damn, you right.
Why do you talk in this fake country accent?
I do it sometimes to add joke emphasis, but sometimes it accidentally comes out naturally. I live around a ton of motherfucking rednecks, and that has stepped into my life.
Okay, so 2 months later, more terrible off-topic posts happen on Smash community, and there is retaliation with the first real revolutionary, the second real revolutionary Bad Miiverse post video, the worst posts on Miiverse by Giga Gambi. These ones became really famous among us. We can probably dedicate an entire episode to Giga Gambi himself.
In fact, we plan to have the man at some point.
Shh, you can't tell people that yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to tell you. Oh no. What's gonna happen? I'm mixing some information. Fuck me harder.
Nothing really happens for a little bit. Some Smash stuff. Nothing really happens until 2014.
That's the year I joined.
Hey, that's 2 years after I joined.
I was more well-known than you, though. Because I'm actually funny.
That's debatable. Both of those are. December 2013, Miiverse is added to 3DS. I know to this day there are still people who didn't know that Miiverse was on the Wii U. I'd hate to be one of those people.
Me too.
January 2014 is the beginning of another revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 19th, in January, the biggest like meme that was just on Miiverse was created. That being the man, the myth, the legend, Bigley.
Now, for those uninformed, Bigley was a caricature. Basically, it was mocking all people who thought Ridley could Smash, and it was also playing on the Ridley is too big for Smash meme. It's a crudely drawn stick figure with giant circles for wings, a circular head, and a giant long beak along 2-dot eyes. He's big.
If you're watching this podcast, you probably already know what Bigley is.
And if you don't know what Bigley is, you're fake, and you probably joined in the new Super Luigi community.
And for the love of God, Bigley had a game. Someone made a Bigley game.
It got taken down.
There. It got taken down within like a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened. And then Bigley became famous. Look, before this, the main meme on Miiverse was Shrek. Because Shrek is funny, and Shrek is love, and Shrek is life. Like, that video... What do you think about Shrek is love, Shrek is life?
Yeah.
Also around this time, the myth, the legend, the year of Luigi community is made.
Nothing really too major happened in this, except the last post when it was shut down became a meme.
Yeah. I don't even know what happened to that guy. But it got like 1 billion likes.
Well, because
at least.
I think he got banned, didn't he?
I don't know.
Maybe.
April 2014. The first of the really, really bad updates happens. April 23rd is the 3-minute comment restriction, baby.
Now. I'll be honest. This was actually probably a good idea. Like, I hate it.
I mean, it was a good idea in theory,
but it is pissed. Maybe 2 minutes, but 3 was a bit much.
For those who don't know, that meant you. For those who have autism, you couldn't comment. If you comment something, you can't comment anything on any other post for 3 minutes. This eventually was shortened to 2 minutes.
Wait, it was?
But it's still bad.
When?
Yeah, it was.
Really? I never knew that.
I don't remember.
I thought it was all. I thought it was always 3 minutes until the infamous July 29th, 2015. But we'll get there.
We'll get there.
as the day burned into my memory.
So in May, the worst website ever was made. That's right, boys. Miiverse resource.
Oh yeah, the us for Miiverse ship posting all your Miiverse information needs with the amazing name.
Me and Pepsi, like after Miiverse died, I mean after like we stopped using it for a while
I left in November 2016.
because of the legendary Miiverse resource. It was supposed to be just a wiki about Miiverse things, but then it kind of just devolved into its own subculture, which is completely different. Which
But
then
eventually
devolved into a
gave
bunch
out.
of other stuff.
Basically.
It's not dead somehow. Me and Pepsi both left it.
Long time ago.
None of us have any plans to come back ever because it sucks, and all the users are bad. And you know your website is gonna be bad when you're the guy who created it. His name is Stefan. He is a furry and gay and liberal.
A gay liberal furry.
In other words, he's my sister.
Nice job excluding like half this podcast listeners right there at that one comment.
rvdshrug.jpg.
God damn you, right?
June 10th, E3 2014 community begins. Woo!
Yeah, that's stuff happened. Not really, but it did.
That was the E3 where the Wii U actually had potential.
Yeah,
and then suddenly it didn't.
Yeah, we're on to July now. Guess what? In July, guess who joined? This guy! July 2014, guess who was born? The man, the myth, the legend, Pepsi Don Extra!
I hate you. But you know what
I
else
do.
happens in July? A bunch of people attempt to start a war. A really bad war against the admins.
It did not
It
go
was
well.
just a bunch of protests. It basically went as well as your average gun rally, in that nothing really came from it.
And there goes another third.
rvdshrug.jpg. Yeah, nothing really happened. Oh, I feel
Yeah.
like I should bring this up now. This specific person will be talked about later on another episode. Original Blood Ace baby. For a while, he was the most popular Miiverse YouTuber. Basically, what happened is that he seemed normal, but then he got banned and posted these giant rant videos on YouTube about how he was never going to touch a Nintendo console again because he was banned, temporarily banned, mind you, from Miiverse.
Yeah. For those on the uninitiated, because you have autism, Miiverse has three types of bans. A temp ban, which was 2 weeks long, a permanent ban, which was that account's permanently banned, and a console ban, where that console is no longer able to have accounts to access Miiverse.
Absolutely wonderful.
I know.
You want to know what happened to OBA for those who have autism? He got arrested for having, what was it, 17,000 images of child porn?
I think, yeah, something like that.
I think
Quite
it was
the
closer
man.
to 18,000. Like 17,950 or something
Quite
like
the
that.
man.
Quite the legend.
Wait, when was he arrested again? Was it 2016?
It was 2015. His last video came out like the day before he got arrested. What matters is that he's spending a year in jail. Like, he has to call himself a sex offender for 20 years.
Wait. He only got a year in jail for almost 18,000 images of child porn?
I think he pleaded guilty.
What the fuck? This dude in my when I went to middle school in my 8th grade year, this dude almost could have got 8 years because he sent 4 girls nudes. And this nigga got 18,000 images of child porn and he only has to go 1 year? What the fuck?
Did the other guy plead guilty?
I don't
know anything about
I see him in the halls nowadays. It's been 2 years. Hi, I'm a sophomore now. I just aged myself. My host here, he's a freshie. Make fun of him. But I see him in the halls, so I guess I see him in the halls still, so I guess he didn't go to jail.
What matters is that he got a year. He's currently serving his year in jail. He can't access the internet for 5 years. He can never be near schools or playgrounds, and he's a sex offender, registered sex offender for 20 years.
And he got banned on Miiverse.
Yeah, that's the worst one. Oh yeah, another notable thing about Miiverse was that back when Brawl was being made, Sakurai, my boy Masahiro Sakurai, the fat black man himself, Masahiro Sakurai, had a website where he put all his Brawl screenshots and announcements. For Smash 4, he put all that on Miiverse. He had the Miiverse pick of the day.
And everyone stayed up to 2 a.m. to see it.
Anyway, yeah, the fat black man put all the Smash screenshots on Miiverse. That was where a bunch of character announcements were, Meta Knight, I remember, Ike. None of the newcomers, but all of the
Climbers though.
All of the old rest in peace ice climbers. Rest in peace Snake.
Yeah,
I
RP
hope they're in the new one.
Snake.
September happens, and then this is when the terrible thing happens. A random user, just a random user on the Kid Icarus community. By the way, with those who have autism or have never used Miiverse, every game had a specific community. And on the Kid Icarus Uprising community, some kid, actually I don't even know if he's a kid, doesn't matter. He found a glitch to take pictures of himself, and so he took naked pictures of himself. You could also put you could also put screenshots of like your game onto Miiverse, and now because of this, you can't post Kid Icarus screenshots on Miiverse anymore. Whoop-de-doo.
Well, I mean, you couldn't
Whoop-de-doo.
before it shut down.
Before that happened, before the idiot did it,
You could, yeah.
you could.
But did he did LBA or whatever
And
his
then
name was?
not even 6. What?
Did LBA save the screenshots? Get it? Because he had almost 18,000 images of child porn.
Shut up. Not even 6 days later, the exact same thing happens with the Mario and Luigi Dream Team community. Except this time, people posted any image they wanted, and it was fantastic. And that's even worse.
Up until Miiverse closing, actually, there are still a few remaining survivors of that surviving posts of that.
Wait, genuinely?
Yeah. Not many, just a few.
Did that not get patched?
You know, it got patched, I think. But I know that just a few posts survived that didn't get deleted. But they did exist.
Intriguing. 2014. September 2014.
9/11.
27th, it then becomes popular to be a bad boy who swears badly on Miiverse. Because of the god himself, Mario Man 57. What a legend. What a legend. What do you think about Mario Man 57?
He was unique for being the first guy to do it, but he kind of inspired a whole generation of retards, so I hate him. And he
I've actually talked to the guy when he's not doing the Mario Man 57 act. He said he hates porn. That's all you need to know about him. So he's bad on Miiverse, but he's nice in the sheets.
This reminds me of a story once on the Zelda community. I made a all on my Wii U before a certain update we'll get to. That I just made a me with a penis on his face. I made a bunch of dick jokes till the account got banned.
Good job. Good job. October 2nd, 2014. The Smash community, our off-topic heaven, dies.
R.I.P. my dude.
The game didn't even come out for another day. I think it's because of Canada or something like that. Who cares?
R.I.P. my dude.
Rest in peace. So yeah, people think about replacements for a while. One of the users recommends the volleyball community. Why? I have no clue.
It worked for about half a day.
There were a bunch of like failed times where people attempted to move to the volleyball community, and not one of them worked. Most people just moved to the Zelda community.
Didn't a clan invade and just make it their headquarters until May?
SP, I think.
No, I thought it was the Eggman Empire or whatever it was.
Oh, Eggverse.
Yeah, that. We'll get to clans. We'll get to them.
So yeah, my plan was to move to the YouTube community, but then my plan was to move to the YouTube community, but then I found that everyone was posting on the Zelda community, which I didn't think made any sense because everyone on that community was just silly old Zelda posters.
But I don't get why you thought the YouTube community was a good idea. I really don't get that.
I mean, I didn't hate it because I was a retard.
Yeah, we'll get to the YouTube community someday.
Most definitely. So yeah, Smash dies. Everyone moves to Zelda. All of the little baby Zelda community people, who we called Hylians, which is also a terrible name.
I forgot about that.
Pretty goddamn funny. But yeah, everyone moves to Zelda. All the Hylians get mad at us. And the most notable thing I remember happening on the Zelda community was the Cold Midna debate.
Yeah. We're gonna get into this or no?
Basically, Cold Midna and a crappy user named Duckness, who we will talk to about later, because he was super famous for having bad opinions, like liking Teen Titans Go. And no, he's not kidding. I used to know the guy really well. He's an autist. But yeah, they got in a fight about something, and it lasted like 2 days. And I threatened leaving Miiverse multiple times, and then tried to, but both of them just lasted like a few hours. Because I, too, have autism. By the way, it doesn't matter who you are. If you were ever on Miiverse, you had autism.
Yeah, basically.
You probably still have it.
Yeah.
By the way.
I mean, we're sitting down, wasting at least an hour of our lives just talking about it for no real reason other than we're two virgins with no life.
Yeah, not virgins for long.
Yeah. I mean, this podcast is definitely going to get us the ladies.
Hey girl, I heard you watch my podcast about Miiverse.
Yeah.
And then someone orgasms. I remember there were a few memes that were specifically made to piss off the Hylians.
Yeah.
The specific one I remember off the top of my head was like saying that The Legend of Zelda was about Luigi because they're both green or something like that.
There were 3 memes I remember revolving the Zelda community that we made, but I'll just get into them like briefly now. I'm not going to go full in that. That's for the Miiverse memes episode. But basically, the 3 I remember were horses don't run into trees, pineapples, and spaghetti.
And I do remember spaghetti. I forgot about spaghetti. Spaghetti was stupid.
Was JJ? No, JJ's comment was in the Wii Fit, right?
Who's JJ?
JJ's comment.
Who's JJ?
JJ's comment. Oh yeah, we'll get to
Oh
that.
yeah, JJ's comment.
We'll get to that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was amazing. And then nothing happened. At all.
Yeah.
In the slightest.
Yeah. It's almost like his pub.
But yeah, basically it was a giant war between those being off topic and those not being off topic. It was pretty fantastic.
Spoiler alert, we ended up moving communities. We lost.
Not yet.
We did though. We did.
So it was around this point when someone decides to make a video game about our biggest meme, Bigley. Bigley's Revenge was released on the eShop in December 2015.
Whoa.
What?
For starters. Second, a different game came way before Bigley's Revenge by the same guy.
Meme Run. We're not going to talk about Meme Run.
We're
going to talk about Meme Run.
Yeah,
Meme Run was a game. It was bad, but it also had Bigley in it.
Yeah.
As like a secret unlock. Oh,
yeah,
you know what? I'm going to bring this up now. I'm going to bring... No, this is actually within the same year. Anyway, not what matters. I'm going to bring this up now. The guy who made Meme Run and Bigley's Revenge was a dude named Jordan. And he announced that Bigley was going to be in the game with a Photoshop he released of him in Meme Run. And then when he wasn't actually in the original release, people got really, really mad at him. And then he was released in an update, and then no one actually said anything. Then Bigley's Revenge happened. I did not buy Bigley's Revenge. I did buy Meme Run, and Meme Run I actually thought it was okay. I do not know about Bigley's Revenge, but it looks stupid and bad. Christmas Eve, 2014. Everyone moves to... someone finds out that well, let me explain. The game communities, there were 2 types of communities, the game communities and the special communities. Now, the special communities were very special. And the Smash community was a special community, Zelda was a special community. Basically, anyone could post there and talk about whatever, and everyone would see everyone's post. Now, with the games communities, it wasn't like that. Like, if there were 2 categories, you could see all the posts or only the posts of the people who had the game. So, if you didn't have, let's say, Fire Emblem Awakening, and you posted in that community, no one would ever see your post. But if you did have it, everyone would ever see your post. It was a dumb system. Would you agree with this?
I mean, it kind of helped us in the long run.
But for whatever reason, the Wii Fit U community did not have this. And so, on the year of our Lord 2014, December 24th, Christmas Eve, everyone moves to...
I was one of the first people to move there.
Legendary Wii Fit U community. But yeah, all of us moved there. A bunch of people attempted to move to volleyball again with no avail. Everyone's happy for a while. 4 months after it's released, the legendary game Meme Run is removed from the eShop due to the guy who owned the troll face. That's right, the troll face is copyrighted. Attempted to sue. Oh, I didn't sue him, but he got the game taken down, and it never came back.
He said he was going to bring it back. Didn't happen.
He attempted to release the game on PC, but but it didn't get released. But I would have been perfectly fine if it did get released on PC, because as I said, the game was perfectly fine. It just had memes and then people didn't like it.
I wonder if anyone actually still has like the file and can still dump it online. I'm kind of curious if there's a ROM of it.
I'm pretty sure there's a ROM of Meme Run somewhere.
I'm gonna look that up.
So everyone's happy and we fit you for a while. I leave Miiverse for a few months from March to June, so I don't know what goes on. I know Splatoon's test fire opens.
That was neat. Everyone changed your me to Splatoon character because everyone thought it was gonna be really good. It was good for about 2 weeks.
I own Splatoon. I still own Splatoon, and I never played it. I mean, I did play it. It's just I barely played it.
It was good for like 2 weeks, and it got boring.
Who cares? But then the second really bad update happened. The June 24th, 2015 update. The June 24th, 2015 update made it so if you are banned, then your alt accounts are also banned. A lot of people had their accounts banned, and
for 2 weeks. Even if you got a perm on one account, it's still 2 weeks for the others. Yeah, that's what slowed down my ban counter. Still got to 80 plus.
I got to at least 20. 25, I believe.
Try 80, bitch.
Hasn't Dov been banned over 100 times?
I think Dov has the highest score.
A lot of people when they got banned just made another account.
That's why I did.
And now that doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
I had at least 8 alternate accounts.
I had numerous. Once I had an account. Once I got banned, then I made an alt, and that alt got banned within 25 minutes. Then I made another account. We got banned within a few days. I got banned a lot. How do you think I got to 80 plus?
You got banned a lot.
Yeah, I was a bad boy. Pepsi can's not a man. He's just fuck. Pepsi can's not a can. He's just a man who gets banned.
So anyway, not even a week later, a redesign for Miiverse's account. I'd announced. I don't even remember what happened for the Miiverse redesign. I know there was like some silly shit.
Basically, it changed the layout of communities and made it so that there's 3 sections: screenshots, drawings, and discussions. It made it so that text. Yeah, it made it so that you could only post 3 times a day, but got rid of the 3. Well, I guess then 2-minute time limit.
We're gonna dwell on 30 posts.
Yeah. Also, it did not affect. Basically, if you had a main community, but your game had like a large DLC or something like that, you got a sub-community. Sub-communities, and this is important, were not affected by the redesign, though your 30 posts still counted in there. And 30 posts did also count for comments, not just actual posts. And you could only have 1 discussion up at a time. Also some other minor things, but who cares?
But yeah, 30 posts a day.
Yeah, if
30 posts a day was very bad, because most of us would post at least like 100 times.
Yeah, the phrase last post is ingrained in my brain. I see it when I close my eyes.
Why would you announce it when it's your last post? That doesn't make any sense.
Because you don't want people trying to comment and asking why the fuck you won't respond and shit. And if you don't have any other alts up right now, all your alts went out. All your alts ran out of posts or something. That's why you put. So it's just like, I remember this one dude.
Wait, all your alts ran out of posts too?
No. Each account had its own post, regardless of an out or not. But like,
oh, thank God.
If you had posted like 80 times, well, 90 times. I remember there was this one dude though, who just changed his name to the last post, and he ended every single post with last post. You never knew if he actually was on his last post.
Also, apparently, in-game screenshots with like Super Smash Brothers or Splatoon, they did not count as posts.
Yeah. In-game screenshots did not count. If you posted 2 Miiverse from inside the game, it did not count.
I remember a specific person who would like do RPs by exploiting this. Don't remember their name, but I remember we fucked with them because they had an inflation RP. It was pretty funny. But that's not what matters, boy.
Yeah.
A week after that, for whatever reason, people assume that the update's the next day, so everyone
They
gets
did this
sad
like
for a
80
long
times. Like 80 times.
I don't remember that.
It happened a shit ton. Like every other day, someone would say, the report to the inside's coming like 8 o'clock. Everyone get all your memories. 8 o'clock, guys. It's gonna happen at 8 o'clock.
The thing about Miiverse users is that they're not very smart.
Basically. I mean, when I was in...
I remember a specific time, there was some dude who would post, "Something will happen in 2 hours." And no one had any idea why, but he kept posting it. This was back in Smash community. And we thought for the longest time that they were going to announce Crom for Smash Brothers. And that's what was going to happen in 2 hours. And it convinced everyone. Then 2 hours came. Actually, like 2 hours later, people were still saying that something would happen in 2 hours. So Miiverse users also do not understand the concept of time.
I mean,
and then nothing happened.
If
everyone
you're
was upset.
Yeah, I
What
do
were you
not
gonna say?
remember that. Actually, was that before me? Before I joined?
That was sometime in Smash community.
Well, yeah. I mean, still, was it before I joined or after?
It was also like sometime before Lucina was announced. So
That was... I think that was a little bit before I joined. Just a little bit.
redesign. It had the 30 post limit, and also in-game posts didn't count.
I got banned literally 2 weeks before it, and I got unbanned the morning of. And I remember I was not unbanned until it was finished, until it was active. And I was really depressed about that.
If you want to feel any better, I got banned the day before it happened.
Oof.
I think it was because of a false report too.
Damn. I got banned once because...
Oh yeah, I should mention, guys, the admins suck.
it was
really bad.
basically
They're
bots.
bots.
Basically.
They were bots, except I believe for drawings they weren't bots.
Really?
I think that's what I've heard.
I've just always assumed it was bots because, like, it's retarded. They never actually review. I remember, actually, it was like a big accomplishment to actually get like a review, like when you, because basically when you get banned in your notifications, you get an admin notification, and you can respond with one of three things.
Yeah,
it's either something I don't remember, I understand, or I did not violate the Miiverse code of conduct. Once in like 5 goddamn blue moons, if you were hit, I did not violate the Miiverse code of conduct, your ban or your strike will actually get appealed, and like it won't count against you. Spoiler alert: this never happened to me. This never happened to me. I know a dude that got unconsole banned twice because of it, though. Somehow.
What?
He got unconsole banned twice.
What?
I don't know how.
What?
Also, you could call Nintendo. Call Nintendo and get them...
I do remember this. Can you still call that number?
I don't know, but I'm assuming it was really awkward because you had to read all your posts, shit like, you know, I'm gonna slam Frungle Drum on a table and fuck his brains out, and you had to read all that shit out loud.
I remember this existing. I never called it, and I didn't care. You know, I remember there was one time where I jokingly emailed Nintendo, "Miiverse admins are shit, fix them, lol." And then they responded with, "We'll take this into consideration," like a genuine response to just...
Nice. So where were we?
So after the redesign happened, a bunch of people made fake Miiverse. A lot of people left. A bunch of people made fake Miiverse clones. We'll get to that in another episode.
Me and him,
both of us were actually admins in one of them.
Yeah. It got shut down because of copyright, though. Not the other shit one that actually gave you viruses. It was... Yeah. It was.
We'll talk about the virus controversy on another episode.
Yeah, that's for another episode.
That's funny stuff. So anyway, people find out that the new Super Luigi U community is unaffected by this.
And everyone
moves. And then it becomes the most toxic place in the universe.
Basically, it was the last community for...
Think Donald Trump Twitter mentions, except worse. Several times worse, in fact. So I have this theory that Miiverse was never actually good, and that we only thought it was good was because we were also all bad, but then we got good by the time Luigi U happened.
Basically.
This might be false, because there were actually some good users on the Smash community, like me and you. Actually, no, we all sucked. I don't know. I don't think I ever posted on Luigi U. I remember some dude like jokingly made a public account where he gave out the password, and then we all posted terrible
a few times.
Oh, I actually have a story about that.
Oh, go ahead, tell. Just ban the video load.
So I jokingly said something like, "I will kill autistic kids," and then some kid got really upset because, "Please don't kill autistic kid, my brother autistic." And then that account got banned, and he made another one, and he said something, and he said to the alt the same thing, to the point where I, the guy who made the post, had to apologize on my normal account because it was annoying me.
I always just made 9/11 jokes.
That's too cliche.
I was not very original
But
back then.
another thing, around this time there was also a new update for the PC and iPhone versions.
It was actually pretty good.
That what?
The update to web was pretty good, except it had ads.
That's yeah.
But
The only thing that really happened was that there were ads.
But I had ad block.
And there were porn ads.
Yeah, because it's Google. Because it used the Google search interest ads, and if you get porn ads, you're a fucking degenerate.
For whatever reason, I always get Sims ads, despite the fact that I almost never play The Sims.
I remember once I clicked a link and it was an anime figure, and I got anime figure ads for 2 months, like 2 fucking months.
I love the Google.
Yeah,
I love Google.
Yeah, me too. Don't you love Google Wiretap listening to me sleep? I bought $30 on Black Friday because I was high.
Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg. I hope you're listening to this. I know you are.
Yeah. Somehow you got acquitted. Good job with that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking at stuff from the Smasher timeline. I've mostly been looking on the Miiverse timeline, and it says right here on August 11th there was a rumor that the Earth would end on September 23rd.
I remember that
of 2015.
And people started freaking out.
People got scared.
Yeah, because Miiverse users are gullible.
I don't even understand how you could fall for that. That should not be possible.
It happened. I remember very clearly. People were really scared. A lot of people were scared to die. I think he killed himself, but I'm not sure.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm making that up.
Oh, thank God.
You gotta get drama.
Also, more panic.
We
so apparently
found a dead body in Miiverse, not clickbait.
I know there actually were a few like dead Miiverse users. I asked someone
some people
when they were there.
Yeah, I know. Didn't you know someone that killed
that's
themselves?
more of a...
Well, yeah, we both knew someone that killed themselves.
Yes, actually. Right? Sohobo.
Yeah.
Sohobo. Remember Sohobo? She's dead.
RP, my dude. But like,
yeah,
not
she was cool.
Time. Yeah, not memeing this time.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
That's more like a closed verse thing.
Yeah, this got really depressing quick. Back to
Remember when the dude was remember the dude that hacked Splatoon to play unreleased weapons? People panicked about that too, because Miiverse people are gay.
No, it was actually they could fuck up your data.
Yeah, it could fuck up your data, but everyone was worried about the 1 in a billion chance that they'd actually have to play with this guy. Other things that happen: Minecraft Wii U. Woo! Minecraft! Brown bricks and Minecraft!
Yeah!
I also love to build brown bricks with Minecraft. Building bricks with Minecraft is the most fun you're gonna have in any game. This doesn't really have to do with the timeline, but I still think it's important. You know what I love on Miiverse?
Nothing.
Funny because it's stupid. All the users that joined on Christmas and had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, you're right.
I remember a specific person asking why people would keep hiding their profiles. That was fun. That was autistic. That was autistic.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the last year of Miiverse's existence, not that much happened. Oh wait, we're not even there yet.
You're not there. We're at 2016, you dumbass.
So I was actually wrong in autistic. Big League's Revenge actually I thought it released sometime in 2015, but I was wrong. It released early 2016.
What?
Big League's Revenge.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, because first day 2016, I burnt my balls hot soup. That's right. I remember reading about Big League's Revenge with 3rd-degree burns on my nuts.
Wait, those are 3rd-degree burns?
I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. I never went to the hospital because that's gay.
From soup.
From very hot soup. It was like fresh off the pan.
from soup.
I had a lot of blisters. They were fun to poke.
Other
You
things that
better
happened
edit
on
that
Miiverse
out.
for a little
You
bit.
better edit that out.
Absolutely not.
God damn it.
Do you remember Camp Miiverse?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then it got canceled because Awada died.
And then it came back.
You remember that? How everyone was sad for a few weeks.
What? Yeah.
And now
Remember when Oh my god! Remember when Robin Williams died and the
everyone
Bard? For those who don't know,
Oh!
the Bard, if you don't remember, was the Miiverse After Dark guy. He used to drop porn. And it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And it never got taken down because it was not actually porn, but it had implications of porn. Basically, what happened is that when Robin Williams died, he was like the main guy who mourned him. And yet, when Satoru Iwata died, he made fun of everyone.
No, that was a fake board. That was a fake board. That was
a fake bard.
That was liquid board. That was liquid board. Yeah, the actual.
How many bards are there?
I think there were only 2 main ones. Obviously, a ton of people impersonated him, but the fake board actually was the only one that was able to somewhat recreate his drawing style. At least that's where I remember. I remember like some people saying that
it could be the same dude.
I remember people saying that the real bard was impressed with the fake, but I remember that. But I might be wrong. For the whole 8 people that listen to this over the course of the next 20 years, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And if you're not listening,
please.
If you're listening on SoundCloud, go to YouTube.
SoundCloud has comments.
It does. Hell yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, shit. Then comment on that. Yeah.
But yeah, remember another thing about the Bard. He actually said something that so he wouldn't get banned anymore. He was gonna make an account, so he was gonna make a game, so he could get his account verified. That game never came out. I would have bought the Bard game.
Who wouldn't have?
Everyone should buy the Bard game. The Bard game.
I love building midna porn in board game.
There were a few like famous people that were on Miiverse, like the Sony CEO who got banned twice for posting pro-Sony propaganda. Jesus Christ himself, Toby Fox, was also on Miiverse, which is sad because you know Undertale. Undertale is terrible. Never play Undertale. You've probably played. Oh, yeah, okay.
We just. Is that sad Undertale?
Yo, was that sad? Haha.
Sad Undertale. Undertale.
Undertale. Okay, let's stop.
Undertale. Undertale. Okay, we need to stop.
Remember the Miiverse maintenances?
Yeah, and everyone always
the ones that were so long.
Yeah, remember back when like every 8 days you get a sudden Miiverse maintenance notification, but then you just logged right back on and it was fine.
It wasn't that common.
Well, you know what I mean. It happened a decent bit, and there's only actual maintenance like once every few months.
Yeah. So yeah, not much happened in New Super Luigi U. After that, the Switch was announced. Miiverse was announced to not be on it. Miiverse died 6 months later. Everyone at 57. Everyone cried. And then Closedverse was made. And then everyone cried even more. We're gonna have a full episode about Closedverse. Because Closedverse is damn. Closedverse full of worse users than Miiverse. But yeah, everyone is moved. Most people are on Closedverse.
I wouldn't say most. I wouldn't say most.
You know, I have to give a special shout out to a user named Dennis because he's the only user sad enough to be on Smash community, Zelda community, Wii Fit U community, New Super Luigi U community, and Closedverse.
I mean,
he's been doing this shit for 6 years.
I mean, I'm technically
that sad.
I'm technically on Closedverse. I'm just not active at all.
Yeah, we're ironic about it.
Yeah,
we're ironic about it.
I've been doing this shit for fucking 4 years. I'm getting old.
Like I'm just on Twitter.
You can follow me on at It's Your Boy Pepsi on Twitter. You can
No, you're shit and suck. You can follow me, jmikes 2002.
I tweet.
You know I'm good because my pinned tweet is Fortnite.
My pin tweet has over 2,000 likes. It's a really bad meme, and I hate.
How did you even get that popular?
I don't know. I hate the meme, but it got popular. It's my only meme to do numbers, so it's not like I could not pin it.
I
Why
see.
are we shilling? We're not even done yet. We're not even done. We're shilling.
So overall, what did you think about Miiverse? Like looking at it now,
unironically or joke?
both.
Okay, well, joke. Why did it exist? Whoever just thought it was a good idea, which was that Iwata, right? Was it Iwata? If it was him,
I mean, I don't know. He's the guy who.
If even whoever like approved and thought of the shit, they deserve cancer and to fucking die. Now, unjoking, like yeah, it was shit and shit, but it actually like gave me a lot of like good friends, and I'm actually kind of really appreciative of the service, even if it was shit.
Like we're
the
still
whole time.
Both of us are still in Miiverse related communities.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not
like there's a lot of big ones still, like Closedverse, Arcord. I'm not in either of them. Well, Closedverse not really.
I mean, most of my still people I talk to online came from Miiverse.
Yeah, same here. And you're one of them, my sweet child.
We met on LMR because I posted a wrestling GIF or so.
This is incorrect. We posted on Miiverse. We
both were on Miiverse, but we met on LMR.
We met on Miiverse. I specifically remember the post. You asked if wrestling games counted as fighting games.
Did I?
Yes.
That's so autistic. I remember that now. Oh, man. Seconds.
Would you say they do though?
No.
Really? I'd say they do.
No, Smash.
Like barely.
Hold on. Smash isn't a fighting game.
Okay, that's a funny meme.
And there goes another half the viewer base.
It is a fighting game. I don't understand how anyone could see it's not a fighting game.
It's a party game. A bunch of losers with receding hairlines play competitively. Then they just destroy their thumbs over get money.
I mean, you can get a lot of money from Smash, but that's not what matters. So yeah, Miiverse is dead now, and everyone moved, and Miiverse is dead now, and everyone moved.
Like, it's good. It died when it did. It was long begging for death, and it just needed the mercy blow. It really did.
Yeah, because it sucked.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't suck the whole time. I mean, it impacted both of us.
I mean, yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
And that's why we're making a podcast, so we can remember this for years to come.
We remember it. Not because we have, not because... Fuck, I messed up the line. Okay, we remember it.
Good job, dumbass.
Yeah. We remember it. Not so you can... Fuck! We remember it. Not so you don't have to, but because we're two loser virgins.
I'm putting both of those in.
Okay, I don't give a shit. Go ahead.
So yeah, that'll wrap up the first episode of the shitty podcast.
Yeah, why are you listening?
I hope you have a wonderfully shitty day.
Me too. And go suck a dick and die. Ain't we edgy?
Absolutely.